Callahan, how's it going?
There's a presentation for David.
Okay. I will call the Judiciary Committee meeting for November 25th, 2025 to order. For roll call, we have present are Commissioner Callahan, Commissioner Mankins, myself, Commissioner Shea, and Commissioner Healy, and absent tonight is Commissioner Thatcher and Commissioner Anderson. Item number 1, communication number 2025-374. Trudy Healy, Commissioner, District 8, requesting Council of Commissioners to look into concerns regarding urban camping on public streets and refer this matter to the Judiciary Committee and County Attorney Enruth to develop an ordinance to address this matter. Commissioner Healy, do you have an update?
Currently, County Attorney Enruth is working on it, so I'm going to make a motion. And if he has something to say, then I'd rather he say it.
Chairwoman Shea, Commissioners, yes, so we're not drafting a new ordinance. However, I have met with Commissioner Callahan and Commissioner Healy multiple times now, and what we are going to do is rework the current ordinances that we have. Sean Peterson and I are in the process of doing that, and we do have some drafts, so I'm guessing here after our holidays are up, we'll have another meeting. Commissioner Healy, I believe it's at your pleasure, but since we're not drafting a new ordinance, I believe you can make a motion to simply place on file.
Oh, place on file. Okay. Commissioner Healy?
I'd like to place communication number 2025-374 on file.
There's a motion and a second to place communication number 2025-374 on file. Is there anything on the question? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 2, communication 2025-486. Lori Baker Patrick, Butte-Silver Treasurer, requesting Council of Commissioners direct the County Attorney to prepare a council resolution authorizing the approval of unsold tax deed land that should be held in ownership of the City and County of Butte-Silver Bow. Certain parcels have been tax deeded and owned by the City County of BSB, Montana. County Attorney Enruth.
Chairwoman Shea, the resolution has been drafted and provided to Barb, and I believe it'll probably be on your guys' next agenda.
Okay, so we could hold this and cross-reference it
Yes.
with the resolution? Okay,
Yes.
I'd entertain a motion to hold this. Somebody.
I'll motion that we hold this until what time?
Just hold it in abeyance.
Hold it in abeyance.
Is there a second? There's a motion and a second to hold communication 2025-486 in abeyance. Anything on the question? Commissioner Callahan.
Thank you. I was just curious, could you kind of explain what these properties are about and why we're doing this? Is it properties that have been repossessed, or they've went up for tax sale and they didn't sell, or could you give us a little background on how that is, please?
Chairwoman Shea, Commissioner Callahan, yes, in drafting the resolution, I mean, it'd be a better question for Director Patrick Baker, but after reading the resolution, it's a tax deed property that did not sell. And because it didn't sell, the city county is going to keep the property itself and use it as open parkland or whatever they choose to do. So, but yeah, it just was not sold. So since it went through the process, we have to go through this process to put it back on our records.
Okay. Motion and a second to hold this in abeyance. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Resolution number 2025-63, a resolution amending the budget during the fiscal year after conducting a public hearing at a regularly scheduled meeting of the Council of Commissioners in accordance with Section 764006 MCA, appropriating unanticipated revenue from Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA assistance to firefighters grant to be used to purchase self-contained breathing apparatus, SCBA, for the Butte-Silver Bow Fire Department and providing for an effective date herein. I would entertain a motion to move this to final.
I will motion we move this to final reading.
There is a motion and a second to move Resolution 2025-63 to final reading. Anything on the question? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Resolution number 2025-66, a resolution granting conditional approval of the Tractor Supply Minor Subdivision of the City and County of Butte-Silver Bow, State of Montana, providing for the repeal of all parts of resolutions in conflict herewith, and providing for an effective date herein. I'm not sure if there's any update from the County Attorney's Office on this. If not, we'll entertain a motion to move to final.
I'll motion we move this to final reading.
There is a motion and a second to move Resolution 2025-66 to final reading. Anything on the question? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Resolution number 2025-68, a resolution amending the budget during the fiscal year after conducting a public hearing at a regularly scheduled meeting of the Council of Commissioners in accordance with Section 764006 MCA, appropriating unanticipated grant revenue from the Montana Department of Natural Resources and Conservation, DNRC, for the purposes of purchasing and planting trees in Skyline Park and providing for an effective date herein. Commissioner Callahan.
I'll motion we move this to final reading.
There is a motion and a second to move Resolution 2025-68 to final reading. Anything on the question? Commissioner Callahan.
Yeah, I was just wondering, Sean came to us last week and told us that they've already planted these trees? Are these the ones they've already planted, or is this another deal?
I don't believe they've already planted them, but I'm not sure. We'd have to ask him.
Okay.
This would be to accept the grant revenue to pay for it, so, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Motion to move this to final, and anything else on the question? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Resolution 2025-69, a resolution authorizing the sole source purchase of Sulzer parts from Falcon Environmental for the City and County of Butte-Silver Bow Metro Sewer Division and providing for an effective date herein. Commissioner Callahan.
I will motion we move this to final reading.
There's a motion and a second to move Resolution 2025-69 to final reading. Anything on the question? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. There is one claim, friendly amendment. The name on the claim is Teresa McGrath, and it is a $5,000 bond refund from the Weed Control Board for weed control. Anybody have any questions on that? Would entertain a motion to approve the claim.
I make a motion to approve the claim to Karen Cobb.
It's actually for Teresa McGrath.
Oh, Teresa
Sorry.
McGrath.
Yeah, thank you. There's just a typo there. Motion and a second to approve the claim as presented. On the question? Commissioner Mankins.
Thank you, Cheryl. Shay. What is the, it just seems like a lot, 5,000.
400.
It's-
Where am I at? Am I in the wrong place?
No, it was there. You're right. It's,
Jeez.
do you have an explanation for that, County Attorney Enruth?
I'm gonna guess it's a $5,000 bond.
Bond.
So it's not refunding $5,000, we're refunding the bond that's been posted. So most likely, they purchased a bond through a bank or another entity such as that, which was then posted with the county, and if the weeds were not sprayed, then the county can foreclose on the bond if they choose to do so to spray the weeds. And the only reason I know that is because that's literally what I had to do, not but a few months ago. That would actually make sense that it was part of a subdivision. That's exactly what mine was for. So yeah, so when you're doing a subdivision divide up like that, you have to post a weed bond and then you spray, and then once everything is sprayed and you've provided proof of that, which I'm gonna guess is in there, then you can ask to have the bond removed, yes.
Condition of approval of the subdivision?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, nothing else? Thank you.
That's a
There was
typo.
an error on the agenda. You talked to Barb. Yep. I put it in this record. Yeah, I talked to Barb about it. Okay, there's a motion to approve the claims. Is that where we're at? Are we on? Okay, okay. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. All right, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Second, we're adjourned.